Say hello, good morning, baby.
Morning,
My beautiful wife. Leaving our house, taking another little walk with the family. Glad to see everyone is finally starting to warm up back in the States. A little spring weather in the air. Very happy to see that. Sorry for making everyone feel bad with my summer all year long here, but you know, what can you do? You live by the equator, you're gonna have summer all year. So, but I know that everybody's got that spring fever back home. I had it for 51 years before I moved over here, so I know exactly how everybody feels. Congratulations, finally getting some Gulf breeze coming up. Hopefully this official first day of spring will be accurate. It won't do like it's done in the past, start snowing again in May, you know. I mean, it's been known to happen. So good luck for an early spring to everyone, and hope to find a big crop of burrell mushrooms. April and Alicia, Brianna, Jake, hope you guys are going to find some mushrooms this year. Good girl. Come on, Jake. But here in Thailand, just another day in the neighborhood. But I wanted to discuss the actual cost of living in Thailand. I get a lot of questions about what is your cost of living? Is it really that much cheaper than the United States, and versus the quality of lifestyle compared to what we have back home? And really the answers, simple answers without getting into all the numbers, is you can figure at least 25% cost of living here compared to the States. So, not exaggerating, 75% savings. And that pretty much covers everything when you think about whether you're renting a house, paying electric, paying for cable, paying for high-speed internet, you know, everything. So, you know, a lot of people say, oh, it's really not that cheap, and they go through budget items and how much money you spend on entertainment and restaurants. No, I'm talking cost of living, not extras, you know. Just pay your rent, pay your utilities, pay your cable and your Wi-Fi, and buy food for the house, you know. 25%. Honest to God. So it's not 50% savings, it's 75% savings. And I've done the numbers, and I'm comparing rental property equal to what I have. I have a 3-bedroom, bath and a half. So I have to compare a 3-bedroom, bath and a half in a very nice neighborhood. No crime, no slime, no Sleazeville, you know, very, very nice neighborhood. So it's comparing apples to apples. There's no way. I mean, I can't even come close to what I have here in any neighborhood that I know of in the United States, unless I'm going to pay about 75% more than what I pay here.
They have fine money.
Find money again! Yay! My wife is so lucky about finding coins. What year? Is it new or old? She's like a metal detector. 2561. It's new. Brand new. No, it's 2562 now. Okay, so yeah, pretty dang new. Anyway, you run across a lot of these little empty lots like this. You know, every once in a while they'll come in and burn off the heavy foliage, but there's a lot of that stuff around. And this would be on, you know, right on a main bypass. It gets really busy, so you know, yeah, person wants to start a little business, again, in a Thai person's name. You're not going to buy real estate in your name. I don't care where you're from. So you can rent it long term. Like you can make a lease for 30 years. So yeah, but I mean, as far as business fronts, you can see the different styles that people have. Usually you have these 3-story buildings every so often, and people will have a business down below with an overhead door that they can close over the top of their glass door entrances, which is really everywhere in Thailand, is these roll down doors. I mean, that's the security level. It's great how they have that on all these buildings. But these are just various businesses. This is a big glass shop here. They do custom glass cutting and stuff. Yeah, for rent. Have 2 for rent here. See, this is a new building, so that's 3 stories. So people basically have your business down below. You live above. I mean, you have living quarters above, bedrooms, full baths, the whole 9, you know. And then some will be like this title registration here for motorcycles and all that. It's just they just rent the lower unit. Nobody's actually living above it. They have some more. So gives you an idea, you know. I mean, this is a pretty dang busy road. Now, there's not a lot of parking, but that's just not how it works here. You don't have big parking lots in Thailand. People just pull over alongside the road or however they can get to you. I mean, you have enough room to have a couple people pull into your business there, but come on, what are you doing? Let's go this way. Get away from the big road. But for those of you thinking, you know, what would it take if I was living over here and I wanted to have a little business and sell some barbecue ribs or, huh? Oh, may need more medicine, I don't know. Yeah. Jake's got the diarrhea. Poor boy. What's going on with you, huh? It probably just passed. Something hit his stomach. Because he's strong. He doesn't act sick. And his nose is cold, so... something... Oh, motorcycle coming. Anyway, this is our little small soy. We like to get off that bypass. You notice as soon as you get off the bypass, how much quieter it gets. We have such heavy vegetation around here. It drowns the sound out quick. I see a yellow mango and some nice coconuts. Good boy. Good boy. The same thing yesterday? We had same problem? Huh. Jake's got the squirts. He'll be okay. Something just hit his stomach. It'll go through. He'll eat a big meal today. He feels great. I mean, he's... Uh-oh. Let's not go that way, Jake. That's some mean dogs down there. But anyway, they're just rambling on. Good, Blackie. Go have a snack? Huh? Okay. But just getting back to the cost of living, you know, I mean, so I think that comparison would go with anywhere. So yeah, I'm in a small town, but if you're in Bangkok and you have a 3-bedroom, bath and a half in a nice village, and you compare that to a 3-bedroom, bath and a half in a nice neighborhood in New York, because that's what you're talking about. Bangkok's the size of New York. It's huge. Then again, I still think that would apply. Sit. Sit. Sit.
Sit.
You're all worked up. Sit down. Sit. Jake.
Sit. You want snack? Sit.
Sit. Sit. Better stay, huh? Good doggies. Okay, go home, huh?
Thank you.
Go home. So these are, oh, and that's why these over here are never clean, because there's no one in them. They're for rent, so the building owner will have to come out, you know, once a week or so and clean all the blow-ins. Yeah, that's the laundry room there. They have a lot of these washer and dryers coin operated everywhere in Thailand, so if you don't have that at home, we have everything we need at home. But again, I'm just reflecting back on the cost of living thing. It's, if you're comparing apples to apples, I mean, it's not as complicated as everybody makes it, okay? You have to think the same type of neighborhood, the same type of house, same type of high-speed fiber internet, the same type of cable package, the same type of utilities, air conditioning, using lots of water, and I mean, compare apples to apples, and I guarantee you, and you can check me if I'm wrong, if you're smart. Now, if you're just living a touristy life and renting short stays and all that, yeah, you're going to pay out the wazoo for rent for that. I'm talking about living here, having a yearly contract on a lease rental property. I bet you, no matter what the numbers are, whether you're looking at high class, middle class, low class, whatever you're looking at, you can think 25% here compared to what you say pay in America. Just take off 75% of your normal cost of living, and that includes food for the house. I'm not talking about going out to restaurants and drinking beer. That's, people do that every day. Some people do it once a month, you know, so you can't really do apples to apples on that. So I'm talking where you're living and what you're paying to live there and food for your house. Guarantee you. So we pay, for example, our rent's $120 a month. Our electric bill is 1,500 baht, so that's about $45 a month. Our high-speed fiber Wi-Fi and our cable package is 800 baht a month, so that's $24. All right, so I'm not writing all this down, showing you slides, because like I say, if you just do the 25% rule, you're going to have it. So our water is $9 a month. We don't have gas. There's no gas here. If you have gas, it's for cooking, and they use those portable propane bottles. Not the small size like we use on campers, but mid-size, you know. You get one of those, they deliver them. Have motorcycles with custom carriers that deliver 2 bottles, one on each side of the motorcycle. I mean, it comes to you, so, you know, that's how you would do gas. Of course, there's no heating cost ever. There's a lot of months in the year that you don't need air conditioning. So, you know, again, a lot of these Thai vloggers are all going to break down the numbers, where they're at and what they're doing, and adding entertainment and medical insurance and all that. Okay, to each their own on what you want and how big you want. This is actual cost of living, nothing more. Okay, you don't have to have entertainment and go to the bars and all that stuff to live. I'm talking about what it takes to sustain you here. 25%. I guarantee you, do it. Do the math anywhere. If you live in LA, what you pay for the size of your home, get that. Maybe you have a big mansion in LA. Okay, compare that to a big mansion in Thailand. And I guarantee you, 25% of what you're paying there is going to get you basically the same thing here. So it doesn't matter what you're comparing it to. If you're living in a little bitty apartment in America and you're lucky and you have $500 a month, all bills paid or something, okay, you get that same apartment here and all utilities, 25% less. Okay, so you can actually rent one of these Thai apartments for $50 a month. It's just a 1-bedroom or a studios, but I mean, that's what you're comparing. That's all you got back home, you know. So it's a fair analogy either way. I mean, when you 25.75, right? So deduct 75% of what you pay there, gives you the 25% actually what's going to cost you here. And I bet you can go online. Now, I'm not talking about short stays and holiday rentals and people that travel to 5-star resorts and stuff. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about living here. So anyway, I rambled on about what it costs to live here, and I'll actually do a total of what we pay, but I can pretty much do it in my head. 120 on rent, 45, 165 with electric, say another 30 for internet. Yeah, pretty girl. So that's 195, just rounded up to 200 with our rent, electric, and cable, high-speed internet. 200 a month. Pay our water, $9. Oh wow, let's round it up to 10. $210 a month. Do we have any other bills? Rent, electric? No, we don't. That's it. $210 a month. So now we add food for the house for 2 people. Okay. So if I can't do that for here in Thailand, buying the markets and stuff, so cheap, buy your fresh food, cook at home. God, 2 people for a month's worth of food, $400, and you're eating good. No more than that, for sure. Welcome to our beautiful home. Okay, so basically $600 a month for 2 people. Yeah, you may have vloggers say I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not adding in this. I'm not adding any of that in on purpose. Okay, do we understand? We're not doing comparisons to different insurance plans and the different, equipment you might want or anything like that. So if you're thinking about a 3-bedroom home like we've got here, it's a very secure neighborhood. We're adding taller fencing for the dog containment. We're going to get a different gate or raise the level of this one. Beautiful houses all around us. This one across the road's empty. Another 3-bedroom. I think this one's about a 4 or 5-bedroom. Has a big family there. They're very well off. Pretty much the entire neighborhood is middle to upper class. So again, $120 for rent, add the electric and the cable and the high-speed internet and the water, $210. We have no other bills that come in the mail, so anything else we spend is going to be food. So we pay $210 a month, right? $120 for the house, 4,000 baht is $120. Now our electric is 1,500 baht, right? Average. Well, I think about 1,500, so 45, right? That's 165. The cable and the internet is 800 baht, right? 800 baht, so that's another $24. Just make it 30, so that rounds it up to 200. And the only thing we have left is the water, right? Water bill. I know, but it's about, how much is it a month?
1,000.
No, 100. The water?
The water 100. 19 baht.
119 baht. So that was $3 last month with our water bill. So yeah, that's it. $210. I mean, I don't need to write this out and make graphs and do PowerPoints and explain, how much you could spend on entertainment, do I? I mean, is that really what you want to know about Thailand? Everything is going to be much cheaper entertainment-wise too. So depending on what you're doing. Now, if you're going down to, have big parties at the big red light districts, you can throw away $400 or $500 a night down there. So, I mean, how can I even, if you're normal, like my wife and I think we're pretty normal. We share the same interests. We love gardening, as you can tell. And so we stay busy with stuff like that. We have dogs that are like our children. We take them on long walks at the academy grounds. We have regular things that we do. We go sightseeing. We go to the waterfalls. We eat at restaurants. We do all that. And so, I could break down those extra expenses that we spend. But again, call me crazy. I don't know. Everybody says, oh, those cheap Charlie videos, they're lying to you about what it costs. Okay, I'm not lying to you. $120 a month for the house, paid in full every month, 4,000 baht, $120, okay? Let's just round the cable and the internet up to 1,000, add another $30, so $150. We're just gonna make maybe you want a bigger package, $150. Yeah, $30 a month. No, wait a minute. Yeah, because we only pay 24. So let's say so 120 plus the 30 is 150. Now we add the electric, which is about 45. So let's say you're running more electric and you spend 50. Now we're at 200. What we got left is water. Our bill last month was $3, so let's average it $10. You see what I'm saying? That's it. You're done. Now you need food for the house. And I guarantee you, 2 people, if you're cooking a lot at home, we do barbecues, but even buying stuff already cooked at the market and bringing it home is not expensive. Now, if you're going to the mall and going to Western style restaurants, yeah, you could pay $30 for 2 people sitting down eating dinner, but we just don't do that. I mean, there's so many other options. We can go to a restaurant for the 2 of us and spend $200, $6, and have our bellies plenty full. So why would we do that? So again, that's what I wanted to rant about, was all these different opinions. What is the actual cost of living in Thailand? Well, this is our actual cost, okay? And you can see our house. Most people have seen some of my other videos, and you know that we have a lot of room. We have my office. We have big breezeway storage area. We have a second kitchen, Thai style out back, open air. We have a small kitchen inside. We have a big long laundry room in the back. Okay. So, I don't try to make unshaky videos. So if you get, a little seasick watching my stuff, I'm sorry. Just listen and look away once in a while or something. But so this is not a small house, And we could use some upper cabinets and westernize this a little bit, but I mean, we have everything we could possibly need, and we can entertain guests. And my feet are dirty. It's not that dirty. She's always saying it's dirty. So this is the spare bedroom, and there's still plenty of room. We could move this closet to this side of the wall and still have a bed in here, even with her Buddha stuff. So it's a small Thai style bathroom, but we put in a brand new hot water on demand and works great. So we keep trash can, because when we get low water pressure, you just use a big bowl. And because it's, right now, hot season, doesn't get down lower than 80 at night right now. I mean, it's hot season, so you have a hot can of water there. We just bought a new can so we could store water. That's why Thai people do that, because sometimes when everybody's taking water out at the same time, you got real low pressure. If you don't have high pressure, your hot water heater's not going to engage. So just keep water in the bowl, and you can take a waterfall shower, one bowl at a time, get clean real quick. So that's why they do that. It's our bed. We just bought another mattress because my back's been killing me. And, it's not a big bedroom by any means.